Yo, man, I know what you're thinking, right? But I ain't one of them vanilla ice fools, man. I know what's the deal, you know. I know what's up. That's what...
I don't want Timmy to come over. I don't like him.
Why?
'Cause he's weird.
Am I weird? Am I weird? Am I everything you fear? Am I the voice in the void, in the space between your ears? Am I leading you to hell? Are you wishing well? Am I vaulting you to heaven with a hypnagogic spell? Can you smell it on my breath? Is it the whispering of death, or the slumbering aroma of the cousin of a coma? Lie up on the sofa, relax and let your lids rest. Look into the nothing to see traces of the infinite. I am the bird boy with busted wing, singing on the sidewalk, hiding from the night hawk. I am the blood pudding, you are the golden spoon. We are conjoined corollaries in a throbbing womb. That's kinda weird. Am I weird? Am I wild? Am I free? Am I you? Are you me? Must you shut your eyes to see? Is the treetop cradle faded to the weather? Is to fortify foundations a trivial endeavor? Hush, my darling, don't fuss, my angel. What's an anaconda? What is it to be strangled? Death is only practice, resistance is madness. Every latter step is an exercise in sadness. Lay up on the mattress, aren't you feeling listless? Give your lungs a rest, exhale that breath. It stirs the dust particles, sparkling in the blackness, landing in the eyes of the baby in the basket. Merrily, merrily drifting downstream, awaiting tragedy or charity, yet all is but a dream.
Hello and welcome to Boss Ruden's lethal street fighting self-defense system. Now, I was standing like this and talking to the guy and suddenly, boom, a headbutt. Bang, follow up with a headbutt. Boom, knee to the head. And look what we got here. Smack his face. Now, this is a very dangerous weapon right here. This is where they put the receipts on. Boom, right elbow, bang, right straight. Maybe now the headbutt comes. Knee to the face, elbow to the groin. Grab him. Look, sir, I really don't want anything of this. And I go whoop, like this, and I slit your throat, and it's over and out. Bang, right elbow, boom, left straight, kick to the head, boom, bang, 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 boom. Stab his own knife here in the liver. Drop, boom, boom. I'm sorry, bang, bang, bang. No, I'm not. Bang, bang.
I do think that the guys on the hockey or the golf field, whatever, golf course, whatever you want to call it, the golf court, I think they saw this. I agree. I agree with the chat last night. Also, hello, everybody. Welcome to Obi in the morning. Obi in the afternoon soon. Hope you're enjoying your ride to Shoney's. Is Shoney's still around? To the old country buffet, wherever you're going. The beach. Helicopter roundhouse kicks are Melmac's favorite. On this Saturday morning. Saturday morning self-defense. Welcome, welcome. Make sure that when you're attacking people, you're doing it without thumbs. Ernie, I do think maybe he's, well, no, you can see his thumbs. Never mind. He's not thumbless. Call Megan and Megan, though, if you are. She will get you the day you deserve. I hope you all have the day you deserve. And you're all special people who are wonderful. So I don't doubt that it will be a thrilling day. How are you doing today? Is everybody good? We have a lot more self-defense to learn. Okay? We've got about 16 seconds. So I'm going to let that play. We're going to show you some new silly videos from one of your favorites. I hear you loud and clear. I know that you like Marcus Pork. If you don't know who Marcus Pork is, you will soon. Okay? He's incredible. You guys love him. I'm going to show you some more. And then we're going to get into some news. Okay? Because a lot of shit went down while we were talking about other things. And I caught up on the news. I know what's going on. I have the finger on the pulse. And I want to tell you about it, just in case you missed it too. There's a lot of things to talk about. Some of them not so fun. So let's get some fun out of the way, okay? So we don't start out on a bad foot. Doing it, was it hop on the good foot, do the bad. It doesn't matter. I'm still tired. I'm barely awake now. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Go ahead and put in the chat if you want what you're doing this Saturday, this weekend. Tell me the whole weekend. What are you going to do? What are the plans? Are we having a potluck? Is anybody coming over? Are you planning your funeral? Are you doing your lurks, your squirms? Are you advocating? Are you defecating? What are you doing? Put it in the chat. I love you all. Boz Rutan's going to teach you how to kill someone in a Shoney's.
Bang, bang, don't you ever do this. If something happens to you or they touch your family, you got my blessing. Take them out. Hasta la vista, baby. And I got...
You have his blessing. You have his blessing, and he's just going to talk about the governor of California at that time. It's Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow. You're making a carrot cake and peanut butter pie for dessert. I am so hungry. Do not. That sounds delicious. I love carrot cake. It's one of my favorites. What is Canadian Thanksgiving? Is it the same as ours? You just eat a lot of food and deny history? That sounds fun. Am I being too loud for Hugin? Am I being too... No, I'm not. I'm driving seniors around all weekend. That sounds like so much fun. Get the stories, get the gabagool. Ask them if they've murdered anyone. And then turn them in if they have. You shouldn't get away with it just because you're old. Tell them that as you swerve through traffic. It's going to be fun. Your family, we are, or you're going to hang out with them. Either way, hello, Renee. My kiddo is actually coming over today, like he doesn't live 5 miles away. OU, Texas is what it takes, I guess. Ooh, little foosball. You go watch a little footy? You watch a little footy with your child? That sounds fun. Sounds very fun. Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes, this is going to be exciting. You're going to listen to Avril Lavigne while you eat a bird. I love that for you. My Saturday consists of staring into the abyss with these allergies. Does me too. Hear that? That's not. My eyes have been watering. My throat hurts. It's the sicklies for us Texas people. Because once the weather starts to turn, it feels beautiful outside. We all want to go outside, but then we get sick. Why? Because fucking pollen. Thank you, pollen. It's the same as American Thanksgiving tomorrow. Tomorrow giving with less foosball. Oh, so it's a little more fun. I don't know what's up with YouTube autocorrect. It's been crazy. YouTube's been crazy. StreamYard's been crazy. It's all crazy. You can all just complain for a minute. If you want to complain, complain. Absolutely complain. But while you're complaining, yeah, use chat as your diary. Sure. But if a Fed slips in and you end up in court, I can't go to court. I don't like it. It's boring. So I'm not going to testify on your behalf. So you have at it. Say what you want, but I didn't see it. I don't know what they're talking about. So I downloaded some things for you guys that I thought you'd like. Okay, let's bring this fella down. Okay, Baz, get out of here, Baz. Thought you guys would like this because he was a real big hit. I'll start with here. Here you go.
Are you paranoid that everyone is conspiring against you? They probably are. And if they're not, then you might be schizophrenic. But do not worry. I've designed fashions for this. It's schizophrenic boy summer. Let's hallucinate on the beach and ignore the voices in our minds. Also comes in girl version and non-binary version. For the record, I am not schizophrenic. Billy Ray Cyrus and Panera really are conspiring against me. I am not delusional about that. I am 34.
Okay. I thought I had the merch game on lock. Nope. Marcus Pork does. Marcus does. His name is Marcus also. We love Marcuses on this channel, don't we? Panera Bread is conspiring against him. And I gotta tell you, if you watched the episode last night, Larry Legend was thrilled. He was very thrilled. He was very excited. He was very happy with me calling him out for having a thermos inside of him. He was a little disturbed, though, that none of you guys bothered to ask what was in the thermos, even though I did stress that there was ice in there and that it held, which is how you knew it's a good cup. It's a good cup. It's a great cup. But anyway, he reminded me of this guy because he showed me this video again and I went, oh my God, I forgot about this man. This is a video that normally like if I met this person in real life, I'd be like, what is this guy's fucking problem? But I would watch him. I would stare at him for a long time. I would take notes. Some people may think he's an asshole, but I think he's a fucking genius. And in a way, I kind of agree with everything he says, even though it's terribly mean and off base. And I do love an artist's spirit. But by God, if he doesn't pose several good points, and he's very cool to look at. So enjoy. This is a representation of my weekend to come.
No! No! You go! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get out! Fuck you! Fucking asshole! Get out! Where are you from? Where are you from? Go to a studio and rehearse! Maybe someday you'll learn! You suck! You're a no-talent piece of shit! You impose your lack of talent in order on everybody around you, whether they want you or not! Get out! How dare you come down here and do this? I'm here 14 years, I've lived in this time my whole life. You're a disgrace! You suck! How dare you? I'm 3 blocks down! Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? You any kind of artist? Anybody know who you are? Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you? You miserable, presumptuous, no talent. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence that serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or in what it is to express yourself. In music, or any other form of creativity. And I'm an NYU film school graduate, sucker, and the School of Visual Arts, and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. You suck! You're a no talent! If you really had talent, go practice, and then get yourself a gig, instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here. You disgrace! You're everything that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit! And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had 200,000 people go grab. In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you? You nothing. You nothing. You are nothing. And you will never be anything. Never. How dare you? How dare you? You miserable, mediocre nothing. Shame on you. You cracked, stupid little smile. You little pimp. Go learn to play. Go learn to play.
I love him. He's incredible. He goes through so many iterations of himself. He lets you know where he went to school, who he's trained by, who he knows. He knows the Grateful Dead. I wonder if Melanie's ever seen him. I wonder if we can find him introducing Bob Dylan as he says he did. I love him. Be nice to him. He's perfect. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, Steve Moore. I haven't seen it. But I did see that the Saudis booed the national anthem, and I was like, fucking, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still kind of pissed about 9/11. But don't spoil, because I will watch. I will betray my country and watch that shit. Andrea, hello. You want to bring that guy with you? He can fit on your back. Who's Jeff Machado? Isn't it Jess Machado? Fucking autocorrect. Most relatable. I've had enough energy. I know it's me all the time. Jason says, not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Everybody say hello. Miss Mary Malarkey is here today. So is Steve Moore. It's weird. The day kids come out and you're all different kids. It's cool. It's like a whole different classroom. It's like a different bus of crazies, and I love it. I love both buses, but they hit different. It could be Ron Jeremy. We don't know that. Where did he study? Did he go to Juilliard? We don't know. Her husband is Jeff Machado. Oh, that's cool. Jeff and Jess? Oh, that's fun. I bet that doesn't get confusing at all. Oh, you meant Jeff. What, did he go to art school? Does he play saxophone, or is he the yelling guy? He must be classically trained. We are not going to watch that. Are you trying to destroy what I do for a living? Do you want me to get a bunch of shit? What is wrong with you? Why would you? No. Hey, you know what we should watch? We should watch the movies you've worked on, and then you can tell us how mean the actors were and all the evil things they do and say. I see you trying to do my crotch on me, trying to slip in a little prank. Hell no, we're not going to watch Crack Amigo. Are you kidding me? I miss you, Andreas. I miss you, honey. It's good to see you back. It's good to see Ambika, all the good kids. Listen, we got so much more to look at. You miss them, I know, but Replay Crew is fine. Replay Crew, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be here on time. It's fine. It's fine. Aaron is the smart one. Which one was Aaron? The guy with the toot toot, or the guy yelling? Her husband is an army vet, and it's too fun. That was a guy. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Context. Are you guys okay? You're talking about Jess or Jeff. Jeff is a vet. He's an army vet, so he works on dogs that have been in the army. Excellent. Got it. And Aaron is a smart one. Aaron must be in here or something. Aaron, someone in here. This is fine. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna decipher these riddles. I'm the problem child. Yes, you are, and that's fine because I like the problem child. Sure, you can cuss in front of your grandparents. That's funny to me. Do you need an emotional support person, or do you need maybe a little more Marcus Pork? Maybe I hate you all the same. Okay, and I love you. Okay. Miss Jessica's laughing. Aaron is a woman. Well, good for her. Congratulations. Congratulations, Aaron. You did it. She's Jess's sidekick. Well, okay, I've got it. Excellent. She's a sidekick. Does she ride in a sidecar? If there's no sidecar, I find it hard to believe. But okay. Wait a minute. Is she the lady? I think I tweeted at her, actually. She has glasses? She looks like Amy Mann with glasses? The Oregonian folk singer? I told her that I think it's her. I might have told that woman that they were not charging, but paying too much for their hoodies. They should go to Fourth Wall because the overhead's less. I fell asleep on the bus last night. I'm proud of you. I'm also proud that you got up and that you're alive. Do you live in a fancy unicorn town? How did you survive that? And hello, Natalie. Nice to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to all the other Canadians. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Canada. I personally really like you guys. Don't believe listen, I don't believe what everyone says about you. I love you. I think you're great. I love Brian Boitano. You avoid it? Get in the cesspool, get a little shit on you. It's fine. Thanksgiving. Hello, Claudia. Hoodies is a clue too. No. Hoodies, like the sweatshirts. They had something about like she put up a receipt for the overhead on the hoodies, and this company, whoever they're getting, like not only charges a shitload for them to print, distribute, and do everything, but it's so much so that like, I mean, they're not making anything off of them and they're high priced. They could get them cheaper and make like $5 instead of $3 or $4. Make 10 and still like have a cheap ass hoodie. Megan, I think you'd film it. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys something. Hugin does need a sidecar. Can we work on that? How do we do that? How do we get Hugin a sidecar? I think they're expensive. I wonder if Honda makes a sidecar. I wonder how I'd hook it up. Put a little helmet on him like he's Snoopy. That'd be so fucking cute. Okay, I have another cool video. I have a couple of cute videos for you guys I brought. First of all, I thought you'd like this because we talked about the Boston police officer going down the slide the other day. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and this lady explains it pretty good for those of you who missed out.
Slide went viral was because parents kept writing letters and emails to the city of Boston. They're like, hey, there's a slide you put up at a public park. Super dangerous, by the way. The older kids can't really ride it. Some of the younger kids just go flying. Can you please do something about this? And Boston for a while was like, it's a children's slide. How fast could it go? What do you mean? The city just kept brushing it off. They're like, you're fine. It's a children's slide. If you don't like it, just don't ride it. Until they keep writing letters about this goddamn slide. The mayor is like, all right, we have to see what these people are talking about. I'm sick of hearing about this slide. And the city of Boston's like, all right, let's just tell an officer to go over there and just ride the slide and see what everyone's talking about. And that's why we have this iconic video of this Boston police officer going down this slide. The way I wouldn't go back to work for like at least a couple days. Y'all got it. You know what you did to me. They should have just believed the parents off rip, because what a specific thing to complain about. It has to be pretty bad.
That officer flipped around that slide like fucking crazy. That was so funny. I love it. I love watching it. I find it very funny. I love watching it. You shared that. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Just him flying down that slide. So crazy. So crazy. Ride the slide. Get on the slide. I don't self-ban myself from anywhere. I'm just not invested in enough of anything to get triggered. Good. You have self-control. That's a good thing. Why did someone self-ban from here? I'll ban myself. I'll ban myself from this channel. I had to come out of lurking to laugh at this one. It's so good, right? The cop just flipping around down there. Oh my God. He just and is that a gun? What was that fell off of his waistband? Do you remember the cop who was dancing and then his gun flew out and shot? He was like at a wedding. It was so crazy. Lots of FKR people do seem to lack a bit of knowledge about how the internet stuff works, which is fine. Oh yeah, people get real mad at trolls and take it so seriously that it like spirals out of control and their lives crumble. But like at the same time, if you work with like a lot of troll, like you have to work in any form of moderation or tech. There's trolls on like every fucking platform. You just get used to it. It's like, yeah, it's the guy who always tells you to suck his dick, and then he fucking calls you names. Like, yep, that's a real Nazi. They exist and they're awful and they are on the internet. But then everybody's like, well, now I'm going to make it my life's mission to just find out who they are. And it's like, why? Do you want to know the Nazi? Like, what is going on? Just means they haven't wasted time on. Yeah, exactly. It's too. They can't handle it. They get caught up and they get distracted by it. Yeah, watch out, everyone. They're fucking crazy. Everybody's fucking crazy now. When I was a kid, you could become paralyzed in most of the park equipment. Big man. You know what? Did Jason, you would love this. There was a documentary about all the theme parks where people got injured, so they had to shut them down. And some of them are up there by you guys, and holy shit. There was one. I don't even remember the name of it. One of you probably remembers this documentary. And people were just flying out of the slide in the woods. Just shooting out like luge. Just poof, poof, poof. Just out, completely out of the slide and then free falling. It was insane. The 70s were lit though, you know. He'll probably try. He'll try to get overtime scam out of tumbling down that slide. He'll charge them for the fucking exposure on TikTok. They should have Devers send out, dude. Everyone was so mad because she couldn't say garage. It was so wild. Like, she said a word weird, and then she's like trying to play down obvious threats to her job. But she's like, yeah, and then he told me, you're going to be a good girl, right? You're going to do everything Papa says. And then I said, sure, why not? Garage. Like, that's basically what I remember. Not those exact words, but that's essentially what happened. Yeah, they're going to charge, and they're going to beat the shit out of the slide and then stalk the slide's family. It's fucking police work, dude, in Boston. What do you know? Just a bunch of Shermans. Dude, Sherman falling in the hole is my favorite thing. I need to have that perma pulled up. This is absolutely live. You're here, you're live right now with Turd in the Morning. So much so that YT wanted me to repeat it. What? It's me. I take it personally. What do you take personally now? What do you take? Again? Twice you take it personally. Traction Park. Is that it? I don't know. It was something park. Class Action Park. That's what it was called. Oh my God. Just people flying off these fucking giant devices in the sky. And I'm like, don't put me in that. I don't need that. Match my freak. Hey, you know what? Oh, those things? Are they Lazy Susans? Is that what they're called? Something. I don't remember what they're called. But damn, do they spin. Have you seen the guy? There's people who get on those, they go too fast, and then they fucking fly off. It's crazy. Emergency room visit was probably, dude, yes. Burn unit from the metal slide. Oh, fuck. Like, it burns your fat as you scrape against it. Hell yeah. This is last Tuesday's stream, Turd. Yep, we're restreaming. I'm streaming again. The trolls are everywhere. Either ignore them, make them content. True. Oh, make them content or content? Because either way, I mean, why not? Get them to work for you, which takes a lot of troll management skills, but it's possible. Dude, flipping a troll is magnificent. My buddy had a pretty big YouTube channel, okay? And there was a guy who would clip his shit and make compilations all the time that would get millions of views. Dude was making money off of it. And my buddy was like, look, I'm either going to strike him a bunch or I'm going to give him an option to work for us and just take a cut. And the guy ended up working for him. And to this day, they still, like, this guy produces his comedy specials and shit now. It's wild. So flip him and get him to hook you up with sick content. Yeah, do it. Why the fuck not? Come to my side and I'll give you fucking health insurance, troll. Why not? Anyway, I got some more cool videos here. You guys are gonna like this. This is all of you.
You are infected with ADHD. Send this to someone infected with ADHD. You have been diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and that is okay. You cannot pay attention. You love to fidget and will not sit still. You are annoying, but I don't care, and nobody should. Be proud of your infection. Embrace it. Wear fashions about it, like the ones I've designed. It's ADHD girl summer. Let's be distracted on the beach and be bad at our task. Also comes in boy version and non-binary version. Please comment, I love my infection. And always remember, you are loved, even if you're infected with bisexual.
He's incredible. He makes me feel seen. I love my infection. I absolutely love my infection. Fidgeting as hell right now at this very second, prouder than ever. My infection. This guy's my people. Isn't he the best? Get infected, bitches. It's fun. Just live it and love it. This guy's so awesome. He makes me laugh so hard. Here's some more.
Are you infected with bisexuality? That's great, because this means you qualify to wear my new design. It's bisexual time. Let's have a crush with the world and the fondling to the genders. Both versions available now. I deserve to be more famous. Here is everything I did in 1 year. I put my son on Grindr. I invented the pyramids. I dedicated a month of my busy time to the gays. I protested outside of Panera. I did guerrilla marketing. I voted. I voted again. I turned 32. My son got kidnapped by the circus, and then he got released. I think he was doing faking about it. I reunited with my god cousin and found him a god girlfriend. I still have not been able to borrow the red robin bird for the night, but this will happen soon. I only want to talk to it. What did you do? Probably nothing, but that's okay. You can still wear my fashions to be more like me.
Listen, we are definitely watching that one again. He did so much. I always lose track, and he should be governor. I agree completely, Andrea. By weekend football, yeah, and he'll tell you about it, and he'll make a shirt. He said Marcusing. He said guerrilla Marcusing. I have to watch it.
I deserve to be more famous. Here is everything I did in 1 year. I put my son on Grindr. I invented the pyramids. I dedicated a month of my busy time to the gays. I protested outside of Panera. I did guerrilla marketing. I voted. I voted again. I turned 32. My son got kidnapped by the circus, and then he got released. I think he was doing faking about it. I reunited with my god cousin and found him a god girlfriend. I still have not been able to borrow the red robin bird for the night, but this will happen soon. I only want to talk to it. What did you do? Probably nothing, but that's okay. You can still wear my fashions to be more like me. Are you autism?
Sorry, what?
Are you autism? Read this.
Okay. It's Autistic Girl Summer. Let's yell on the beach and also on the spectrum.
Thank you. Also comes in boy version and non-binary version. Now look at this one, please.
Please excuse my poor eye contact. I'm infected with autism.
Are you in love with alcohol? This is good for Mother's Day.
It's wine o'clock. Time to talk to my son.
Thank you. You can have it.
Really?
Not this one. Get your phone. I'll show you.
Oh, you want me to buy it?
You don't want to support my dreams?
It's just like the service here is just kind of spotty, so but I will order it when I get home.
Leave now. Send this to someone on the Epstein list. Hello, scoundrel. If you are panicking right now because you may have done some crimes, don't worry. Using airtight logic, I've designed a fashion that will absolve you of any sin. I am not on the Epstein list. And also there is no list. And also there is one, but it's fake. Please comment. Obama made me do it.
Hello folks, Nuck here. A lot of you have been asking me about my morning routine, so here it is. It's my new teeth. Snort-worthy smile if you ask me. So I like to start my morning by waking up at 2 in the afternoon, get a quick lift, lick, and lurk in before I go off and spend the next several hours in the woods. And this time is mainly for my freeform lurks. I just lurk like no one's watching. Then I head into town to do some casual creeping. I mean, I'm freaking everyone out because I'm getting in my squirms. But you gotta squirm to stay firm. I forget what I'm doing for the next 3 days and get an office job that I absolutely hate. Spend most of my time hiding in the storage closet, but all my coworkers know I'm in there. The next 26 hours I'm purposefully unconscious. Come to so I can try on some tuxes because I'm getting married. Love to Ragnora. I'll practice my funeral for 30 minutes, at which point I gotta pretend to listen to someone tell me about a dream they have, but I'm really just thinking about what I'm gonna say. Then, and this is important, I'll just wait, eerily, for hours. What am I waiting for? A big heap of nothing. I wait to wait. I'll spend 2 minutes trying to create fire with my mind, giving me just enough time for a last lurk before the day begins. That's the Bobo way.
And that's the Bobo way, everyone. Are you autism? Listen, we're going to have a good weekend. Okay, we're going to have a good weekend. We are. We're going to lurk. We're going to get our squirms in. Mahjong to you, Tiff. Hugin's doing lots, okay? What's Hugin doing? He's doing lots, okay? He's loitering in the house. He's looking for his Ursula toy that lurks around and squirms so he can bite its head. I am kind of pissed there were no yard sales today. But it's fine. It's actually for the best because I'm broke, but I really wanted to go, like, just take Hugin around because he's finally, like, done peeing on things. Like, he gets it. You know? He gets it. He gets that you don't pee on things unless it's just you and mommy. You don't, like, every time he goes into the Petco or the Pet Smart, he acts pet dumb and he just pisses on everything. And I finally figured it out. I was like, we're going to do some clicky training. Lisa inspired me from X. You can get inspired sometimes. And I did. And I think I got it down. I think he got it down. And now he's not peeing on everything. So I think I can take him places. I took him to one yard sale. He didn't pee on nothing. I was so proud of him. Megan's bullying you? Good. You need it. It's going to make you strong. Bullying just makes you strong. I mean, yeah, emotionally it cripples you, but physically you get real strong from punching the drywall. You really do. You know, yeah, sometimes it's hard to not pee on things. Sometimes pissing on things is the best. It feels good, but you can't do it all the time. Yeah, he guards the bed. He guards his bed and his treats. He fucking loves guarding his treats. Gourding, too. He's very into gourding. He likes going out looking at pumpkins. Melissa's journey is an inspiration. What'd she do now? What lie did she make up now? You know what she said? She said we were beefing. What is it now? You're banned by OB for cussing to see. She just tells lies. I love her so much, and I just let her do it. You know, she called ICE on me. She told them that my 23andMe was way more Latina than I said. And she was right. I spent all night in the facility. In all seriousness, ICE is out of fucking control. We're going to talk about that. It's really bad. But also the protests in Portland, I thought that they would be a lot scarier than they are. They seem to be a lot of Jimbo James costumes afoot. That's kind of crazy. They're literally all wearing Jimbo James blow-up costumes. You've got all of them. You should get a shirt. You should get a shirt. We do miss Andrea. Andrea? Yes, I did. The Jimbo James frogs. They're fucking crazy. Don't tell people that. Don't you tell people that. See, she's doing the lying thing again. It is kind of funny. I'm going to let her keep doing it because it's very funny. If you're going to make up a rumor about me, it better be fucking funny. That one's hilarious. I'm going to show that to Dylan. I'm going to say, this is what I do when you're asleep. I go to Colorado. I did see the Jimbo James frogs. They're incredible. They dance. What dude's buried in your town? Tombs, you know where everyone's buried. I missed something. Where's Agent? Oh my God, Melissa. There's a tomb in my town that a real weird mound. What? It's actually because the guy wanted to be buried sitting in a chair. Jesus Christ. I can't with that. Is that real? You only had one rumor made up about you? We'll get more. Melissa can do whatever she wants. She's just allowed. It's fine. She's going to bully the hell out of you, but it's going to be funny. Okay? Just let her do it. They really do. Do you remember the Portlandia? Oh my God. Don't they do an allergies protest? What? After going on there, block me afterwards. It was good to hear you. You did go on there and I heard you. And I know what I'm on to you. I know what you did. Matt Hardy knows what you did. You're hilarious, though. That was funny, Jason. I'm not going to say more, but that was very funny. Toombs is so sweet and macabre. Is it macabre? Macabre. It's macabre. God damn it. It's macabre, not yours. I have many rumors about me. Excellent. Good. You're doing good then. Did you know you can be buried at sea in Florida? Claudia, where? Oh. Between you and Darlene, I can't. You pop it in with crazy funny facts. Like, I mean, that's awesome. Just out of nowhere. Just like, yeah. I didn't. Sure, we'll start legends. I'll start legends about you. Except you're gonna get ripped in, and then Pat comes in with the assist. Don't. You can't tell this one anything. You really can't. Stop telling people about what board games I play. How dare you? By the way, Jason has outed himself. He is CosCG. For anybody who was wondering, he's the one doing those prank calls. He's pretty funny. He pretends to be Cosgrove. It's really great. All the rumors about K-dubs are true. You're going to teach me English. It's going to be great for my autisms. Sharks in Florida are on cartel cocaine. Okay, well, I think it's time to get on with whatever it is we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to play you guys one more fun video because I want to see, I need to see some Fredrickson, and then we're going to get into what's going on. The news of the week. Are you ready? Here we go.
Guys, is everything okay?
No.
I'm just waiting online. I wanted to catch you as soon as you're available.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into work now, guys.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.
Yeah, shaking Fredrickson.
Yeah, for sure.
Birthday. I thought. Wait, Fredrickson, it's your birthday?
We're bringing sexy back.
Robert, match the freak.
Oh, okay. Is this it? Am I matching the freak?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. Hey, Fredrickson, how's your new dancing role been going? Shouldn't you be on the stage at some point? Don't forget about it. All right, I don't pay you to fuck around. Hey, listen, guys. Do you guys mind if I get my own office? You know, I got to do line RP.
I hope you like the disco ball we added.
There's a pig. Yeah,
Where the fuck did you guys get a disco ball?
Well, you said no strip club, so we stripped that idea and just made the club.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad that you guys are here every day now. The cult, right? I'm glad that you guys have become a regular part of my office. That means a lot to me.
I'm glad you like us being here. You know, we really enjoy the company.
What? We bring it sexy back.
Yeah.
I like the Bussy song.
Right.
Big boy, get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy, I ain't been on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy, ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Never seen a big boy grill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy ain't grilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never shit, any phone on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just like a fat. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass on the roof. Get your ass back on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Get the big ass off.
Okay. So I did lie about one thing. We do have one news story actually before we get into the serious news. But this is real news, okay? And Big Boy did cure your infection. That's good. This is a song of the summer. We all love Big Boy. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up. Put him in your butt. Big Boy on the roof. What? Hello. I didn't even play the lemon and Dawn showed up. Hello, Dawn. How are you doing, honey? Dawn has a channel, by the way. You should go to it. I think you can right-click her picture. So does Melissa. She's got an album coming out. So does Claudia. She reads lovely books. Listen, guys. Everybody here is an entrepreneur, okay? But sometimes words are hard, like entrepreneur, okay? It's just a tough word. It's like colloquialism. It's hard to say, okay? Colloquialism, difficult. All right, entrepreneur, very hard. Some people, they don't want to get real jobs. So what do? They burglarize homes. Like the burglar you're about to see. This is real news. You guys know how much I love real hard-hitting shit. Okay, you're very late, but it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm proud. Garage. Absolutely plug something you worked on. Absolutely. She's gonna say something foul. No, she's not. She's good. Melissa will though. Listen. I do love it when you guys fight. It makes me laugh. I take bets on which one of you will win and who cries first. Okay, so a lot of shit's going on in Houston. It's pretty fucked up. Before we get to the most fucked up news, let's get to the kind of like emotional terrorism type of news, okay? This is real. This happened. Get ready to be appalled.
A Houston area neighborhood is being tormented by a longtime cat burglar. But fortunately for the thief, they won't be doing any hard time. Anayele Ruiz introduces us to the...
Why? Because of the Democrats? Is it political? As someone who is firmly planted on the fence on everything, I find this appalling and disgusting. Why is this burglar not getting time? Is it bail reform? What's going on here? What are my tax dollars paying for?
This mischievous cat who's becoming an internet sensation.
And yard gloves.
Basket after basket.
He did bring a few t-shirts
of
and
loot.
A bikini. He brought it.
A panty thief, too? Why does she sound so lighthearted? Why is she talking like she's in a jazz film from the 1940s? And why does she sound so lighthearted about a panty thief? Who is this woman? Is this his Ghislaine? Ghislaine? Is this cat a financier? What is going on?
In 2 separate days.
Has ended up on the kitchen floor of Gene Wheat's home.
He often brings clean, folded laundry.
For weeks now, the items have shown up dragged from all over.
I want to apologize because some of the items he's brought home, in particular, a pair of really nice.
I would absolutely love to do that. I love Othram Labs, and I do non-consensual plugs of them all the time because I firmly believe we should bust our family. We should catch them in whatever crimes they've done. Ancestors or not, they need to be held accountable. And I would absolutely love that, especially if they could get the DNA of this animal who did this. And absolutely you can. Yes, dude. Totally. YBE, yes. Fucking love Othram. I really do. I really do. And also, full disclosure, I'm always pushing their DNA kits. Again, bust your family. What are we doing? Find your missing dad or brother or sister so you can tell the whole family and have a fight at Thanksgiving. It is very important. And also, we need to catch the yes, YBE. I am there. Sherlock, eye muffs.
Women's shapewear are kind of pricey.
The prime suspect in this Katie caper?
That son of a bitch. Death penalty.
Cleo the cat burglar. It started innocently enough inside Gene's home, but then...
This summer we were traveling and he got pretty crazy about stealing.
Cleo started visiting the neighbors.
A couple of neighbors have told me that he's climbed into their house through their window.
Breaking and entering? Monster.
No garage or open car window is...
What was that? What was that she just said? No what? How did she say it? What did I just find? Is this OSINT? What is it that I just found? Did you hear that?
Started visiting the neighbors.
A couple of neighbors have told me that he's climbed into their house through their window.
No garage or open car window is...
That he's climbed into their house through their window.
No garage.
Through their window.
No garage.
Their window.
No garage or...
Their window.
No garage or open car...
Their window.
No garage or open...
You decide.
Car window is safe. And yes, he's been caught in the act.
Cleo! What do you have there? No, you can't have those.
He's gained quite the reputation, and his list of victims keeps growing.
We didn't notice that.
He's been getting away with this for too long. There's no fucking way he's getting in my garage.
We're missing. She would tell us he would bring stuff home.
And because he's a cat, he has a thing for mice. Just not the kind you're thinking of.
He took a computer
Electronics.
mouse, still in the bag.
Cleo's owner, embarrassed, started...
The way he walks is pretty fucking funny, though, for a cat. Like, that's pretty funny. You know what? I get it. Bail reform. Yeah.
Still in the bag.
Cleo's owner, embarrassed, started washing the stolen goods and putting them outside.
Oh my God. Other people's chones. This cat is a voyeur, a peeper, a pervert, and I kind of love it.
With a sign for her neighbors.
I apologize on his behalf. Please look through his...
My cat is a thief. She's dry stitching on her own family. This is crazy.
And recover your stuff.
Cleo's caper, now a social media
I just want to make sure that we get a 100% match on these markers before we convict him.
sensation.
The most viral subject on our neighborhood Facebook page.
Cleo the cat has become so popular in this neighborhood, they even made shirts for him. And part of the profits go to a local shelter.
They just think it's great fun.
If a kid did that, this would be a totally different news story. But because he's fluffy and cute and meows, he gets to get away with that shit. And yeah, that was listen, I'm not trying to shame their movement. I'm joking. Okay, I'm being sarcastic. We shouldn't do anything, but also, God damn it, you're right. It is Comic Sans. I didn't want support them, support the cat, but damn it, yeah, it was Comic Sans. You're right.
And for a motive, well, vets say Cleo might have a condition. And no, it's not kleptomania.
I have seen it before in cats who develop we call it a substrate affinity. It means that they have an affinity for certain types of material.
Jean says
okay, Brian Koberger's defense attorneys, that's enough. All right, let's not go diagnosing the criminal in the middle of the act. Come on.
He's tried to get Cleo to quit his life of crime.
I chastised him a little bit, kind of thinking maybe we could break the habit. But then I realized it was a losing battle. He's basically
It is a paraphilia. It is the most hated font. In fact, that is a new paraphilia, is bad fonts.
Teenager.
And when we confronted Cleo, no remorse.
Okay, calm down, kitty. We didn't accuse you of recording things illegally.
And no comment.
So angry.
Good morning. My name.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let me show you this flyer first. Now we're going to get into serious stuff. Are you ready? This pisses me off, and I have to talk about it. This is going down right now in Houston. So, a little over a week ago, okay, I saw a news story, and I wanted to talk about it, and it was on my list, all right? And I believe it was towards the end of the live, right when I was going to play it. I got an alert through a group I was in that said, hold off, they may have located this person, this kid. And I went, oh, well, let's see what that's about, you know? No need to, like, especially if it's someone who's, like, still in their house, they were just sleeping or something, you know? And it turns out that was actually, like, a false lead. That was, the person in the Facebook group was like, nope, never mind, wrong kid. So the kid's still missing, all right? So I've been looking into it, and I'm like, we're gonna maybe do an episode on this because it's very concerning. Kind of reminds me of Sebastian Rogers, but in Houston. And then, like, literally probably going to be 2 or 3 more days before we talked about it, I see that not only is there an update, it's an infuriating one. I live near the border. A lot of you guys from Texas who are in the chat understand that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on lately with ICE. And as someone who, I grew up in the Latino community, and then I moved out to the country when I was real young. And I've seen people who have had to go through the immigration process. My own dad had to, but I also had friends who I guess you could consider, I mean, yeah, they were illegal immigrants, but, you know, they're good people. It did, like, they never killed anyone. They're just nice people, like quite a few people in my town. And to find out that, like, the mother, like the matriarch, has to move to a foreign country that she hasn't lived in for 20 or 30 years is very, very damaging to a family. It causes immense pain. It's very traumatic. It's really hard to see. It's upsetting. And regardless of how you feel about things like, you know, the wall or immigration or, you know, whatever, these are people a lot of them, I would say most of them, right? Statistically speaking, it is true. Most of them, they're not violent people. Yeah, exactly, YB. We took their fucking land. They're not violent people. They're good, hardworking people, and they get taken advantage of constantly by the very people who complain about them and threaten to get them deported. They will be brought over here, and they will be working for someone who 100% votes against their best interest while simultaneously taking advantage of them, paying them really, really low working wages, and forcing them into a system that is really hard to get out of. And a lot of people say, well, I worked really hard to get my green card and I'm here. Well, you know, a lot of people who are getting accepted, right, for things like green cards and various other amnesty programs are not Latino. It's kind of a racist situation going on. It's really hard. If you're the president's wife, you can get a genius grant, even though she's done nothing whatsoever to earn it. Either way, regardless, it's all politics aside. It's a rough situation right now because there are ICE patrols that are literally not even checking. They don't want to see your papers. They don't care. They will just arrest you first and ask questions later. And you don't get an apology. You don't get due process. It's really scary. And it's extremely non-constitutional. So this kid, okay, he's an autistic child. He's 15 years old. He goes missing. Let me show you the flyer, okay? I'll make it big. He goes missing, okay? On the 4th of this month at 3 p.m. He is working with his mom at the intersection of Clay and Hempstead. They're selling oranges, fruits out of a cart. He has to go to the bathroom. He's very autistic. Like he has some issues with verbalizing, talking to people. He's over approachable. You know, he will sometimes just go with people, very trusting, you know. And he says, I have to go to the bathroom. She says, okay. He goes to the bathroom nearby. She turns around a few minutes later. She can't find him. He's not around. Okay. He ends up getting picked up by ICE. And this kid's been missing for a week. And they discover he's in ICE custody. So we're going to watch some news stories about it that just came out. Because this is very disturbing. And I'd like to bring awareness to shit like this because they cannot get him out of ICE custody yet. They are still trying to get him out of ICE custody. And his mother is so freaked out. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do.
My name is Cesar Espinosa, and I'm Executive Director of FIEL. Today we are here with the Gonzalez family for the case of missing Emmanuel Gonzalez Garcia. Emmanuel was last seen here at this intersection on October 4th at 3 p.m. And we are desperately asking for the community's, law enforcement, and anybody's help in helping to locate Emmanuel. To help locate Emmanuel. Emmanuel is autistic, and one of the questions that we have asked that we would hope that you would ask law enforcement is, this being a 15-year-old, being an autistic child, why hasn't there been an Amber Alert issued for him? He could be in danger. We don't know where he is, and we are worried for his safety at this moment. Nobody has really seen him since this happened. There has been unconfirmed reports of people that may have spotted him, but at the end of the day, we want Emmanuel to return home. Emmanuel needs help. Emmanuel, it could be in danger. He's nonverbal at times, and he could be out there scared. So for anybody who's out there who may have seen or heard from Emmanuel, please come forward. And please don't be afraid to help this family in this great time of need. Mi nombre es César Espinosa y soy director ejecutivo de Fiel. Hoy estamos aquí con la familia de Emanuel González. Emanuel González fue visto aquí en esta intersección por última vez el 4 de
So this is before they found out he was in ICE custody, by the way.
octubre a las 3 de la tarde y no sabemos a dónde está. Emanuel es un niño autista que necesita ayuda y queremos que la comunidad y todas las personas involucradas, incluyendo personas de la ley, le pongan atención a este caso. Una de las preguntas que queremos que ustedes le hagan a las autoridades, ¿por qué no se ha dado un alta Amber? Porque este es un menor de 15 años y tiene problemas cognitivos. Por lo mismo, creemos que él puede estar en peligro. No sabemos si él está perdido o si alguien se lo ha llevado, pero necesitamos que haya todos los esfuerzos posibles para tratar de encontrar a Emanuel y traerlo con bien a su casa. So it's important to point out that Emmanuel is very friendly. He sometimes trusts in people. So due to his nature, we are asking once again for the community and law enforcement help in trying to locate and bring back Emmanuel to his family. There's two areas that we're focusing on. One of the areas is here in Spring Branch, where the family recently moved to. And another area is the Gulfton area, where Emmanuel went to Las Americas School, and he knows that area very well, as the family also lived there for quite some time. So dos áreas que estamos buscando, que estamos concentrándonos en el área de Spring Branch, aquí por el área de Hempstead y Clay, pero otra área también que estamos enfocándonos es en el área del Southwest Houston, alrededor del vecindario de Gulfton, a donde Manuel fue a Las Américas y a donde también conoce ese vecindario bastante bien. And finally, I did want to mention that Emmanuel was a student at Las Américas. As we recently heard, this school was closed down, and because of people like Emmanuel is the fact that we need more of these institutions that would give extra support to these families, that will identify if they have other needs, such as Emmanuel and his autism. And this is why Las Américas was so important in our community. Y otra, por último, queremos nada más decir que Emmanuel sí fue estudiante de Las Américas y como recientemente escuchamos, acaban de cerrar Las Américas y estudiantes como Emmanuel son la razón por qué estas instituciones tienen que existir, porque estas familias necesitan apoyo especial, no solamente por su condición migratoria, pero también por otras necesidades que pueden tener. So now we will have Dr. Howe, Dr. Sarah Howe. She's known the family for some time, and then she will give some context as who Emmanuel was and who his family is, and then we'll answer questions at the end.
Good morning, thank you. My name is Sarah Howell. I was the social worker at Las Americas for about 10 years, and now I run a small nonprofit in Southwest Houston, and I'm supporting the family as a social worker to help them out navigate systems. I worked with Emmanuel and his family when they first arrived, and the family is incredibly proactive, engaged, looking for resources, accepting, engaging in support. Mom is extremely protective and really on top of things. This is super out of character of Emmanuel to disappear like this. He's incredibly friendly, incredibly kind, and very trusting. He's a 15-year-old by numerical age, but functions much closer to 4 or 5-year-olds level. And he knows things like his name, but he's probably not going to know his phone number, his address, and especially coming to Spring Branch recently, wouldn't know his way back home. Please, anything to support him, family. My biggest concern is his safety, and he's a super vulnerable young man. So, mi nombre es Sara Oel. Yo era la trabajadora social en Las Américas, Newcomer School, por 10 años, y ahora tengo un proyecto pequeño en Southwest Houston. Yo conocí la familia por muchos años. Cuando ellos llegaron, nos trabajamos juntas por recursos para empezar escuela. Aquí la mamá es súper protectiva y ella es siempre allí por sus hijos. Por eso, eso no es algo típico de Emmanuel. Él es súper amable, no es un niño rebelde ni encontrando problemas. Este no es un caso de un joven escapando de la casa. Este es súper diferente y no es típico por él. Por eso estamos súper preocupadas porque él es muy vulnerable. Por favor, cualquier ayuda, si cualquier cosa, por favor, si puede reportar información porque tenemos miedo sobre dónde está él.
Now, somebody does know the whereabouts of Emmanuel Gonzalez. He is 15 years old. He's a male, height 5'2", weight 100 pounds, brown eyes, black hair, and he's Latino Hispanic. His date of birth is January 20th, 2010, and we're asking folks to call HPD at 713-884-3131 or the Missing Persons Unit at 832-394-1840. Now, folks can also reach out to Fiel in our office or via social media if they may have any tips that lead to the whereabouts of Emmanuel. Now, I do want to set some context. Why are we here? Miss Maria had recently lost her job, and she was here trying to make ends meet by selling fruit to provide for her family. She was with Emmanuel and his little sister here standing when Emmanuel asked to go to the restroom. She was with a customer at the time, so she turned around to finish attending to that customer, and when she turned around, Emmanuel was gone. She began to look for him and then subsequently called HPD, and HPD showed up and took the missing persons report, but then nothing has happened after that. So, quiero poner en contexto lo que pasó ese día y ahorita María lo va a explicar mejor. Ella estaba aquí porque recientemente había perdido su trabajo estable, estaba vendiendo fruta y Emmanuel pidió ir al baño. Cuando Emmanuel pidió al baño, ella terminó atendiendo a la persona que estaba atendiendo y cuando se dio vuelta, se dio cuenta que Emmanuel ya no estaba aquí. Y ella empezó a buscar, como cualquier madre, franticamente por su hijo y después llamó a la policía y hasta ahorita la policía no ha respondido, no ha hecho nada más que decirle a la señora que espere. So ahora vamos a escuchar de la señora María, la mamá de Emmanuel. So now we'll hear from Miss María, Emmanuel's mom. And she will only say it in Spanish because she doesn't speak English, but I'll translate right after I'll translate simultaneously as she's speaking. Yes.
Hola, muy buenos días.
Acérquese un poquito más. Ahí está.
Hola, muy buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es María García.
So good morning, everybody. My name is María García.
Soy mamá de Manuel González, mi hijo, ¿verdad? Que está desaparecido en este momento.
I am the mom of Emmanuel González García, the child who's missing at this moment.
Como él lo estaba explicando, yo pues recién perdí mi trabajo, ¿verdad? Y empecé a vender frutas en este semáforo.
So as Fiel was explaining, I recently lost my job and began selling fruits here in this intersection.
Él pues andaba conmigo, con su hermanita. Efectivamente, él me pidió ir al baño y pues como yo estaba con mi venta despachando.
And he asked, in effect, he did ask to go to the restroom, but I was with the customer selling them the fruit.
Pues no lo pude llevar y en el momento que yo volteé y lo busqué, pues él ya no se encontraba con nosotros en la venta aquí en el semáforo.
And I couldn't take him right then and there, but then as soon as I finished my sale, I turned around to look for him, and he wasn't here in this intersection anymore.
Yo lo busqué inmediatamente por todo el área, lo anduve buscando, no tuve éxito.
I immediately began to look for him in this area and to no avail.
Y decidí llamar a la policía, hice el reporte.
And I decided to call the police and file a report.
Hasta el momento pues no he tenido ninguna respuesta de las autoridades de que tengan alguna noticia sobre él o lo hayan encontrado en algún lado.
And up until this moment, I haven't heard anything back from the authorities as to whether or not he has been found or somebody has spotted him.
Y yo le pido a todos, ¿verdad?, los que están en este momento viéndome y a todas las autoridades correspondientes que me ayuden en la búsqueda de mi hijo. Él es un niño especial, él necesita ayuda y temo por su vida.
I'm asking anybody who's seeing me, who's hearing me, to please help me find my son. He's a very special kid. He needs special help, and I am fearful for his life.
Cualquier información que tengan pueden llamar a los números o a los medios de comunicación, a las autoridades, a la policía, cualquier información que tengan sobre Emmanuel.
Please reach out to the numbers provided or to any media source if you have any information that leads to his whereabouts.
Yo les agradezco a todos, ¿verdad? Los que han estado apoyándome con oraciones y en la búsqueda de mi hijo.
I thank everybody who has been supporting me so far in prayer and in helping to find my son.
A Fiel, que también me está ayudando, ¿verdad? En la búsqueda de mi hijo, a mi Sara y a todas las personas les agradezco. Y cualquier información estaré muy agradecida.
I thank Fiel and I thank Miss Sarah and everybody, all of our support system for helping us in this very difficult time. And I'll be forever grateful for all of this. All right. At this time, we'll go ahead and take questions. If there's any questions for anybody that's here. So, vamos a tomar preguntas. ¿Este es algo usual que hacía Manuel?
Pues él siempre ha salido en la orilla de los apartamentos, siempre ha regresado a casa. Sí, él ya tuvo una vez que se me salió, ¿verdad? Pero un oficial lo encontró y me lo regresó.
So he usually he does go out and walk around the perimeter of the apartment complex, comes back. There was a previous incident where he disappeared for a couple of hours, but somebody was able to bring him back.
¿Cómo han sido estos días para usted, señora? ¿Usted ha salido a buscarlo por su propio pie? ¿Cómo se ha sentido? ¿Nos puede contar?
Para mí, pues, es algo muy difícil como madre, ¿verdad? Porque ninguna madre espera que a su hijo desaparezca tantos días. Sí he buscado por mis propios medios. Lo he ido a buscar a estaciones de autobuses, he ido a buscar al centro de Houston, he ido los lugares donde hemos vivido, las Américas, donde él estudiaba antes, y sí lo he buscado por mi propio medio. Han sido días muy difíciles porque estoy sola con mi hija nomás, no tengo más familia aquí en Houston, no tengo más personas más que los voluntarios que me han estado ayudando, ¿verdad? Y sí por mis propios medios igual lo he estado buscando.
So she's talking about how difficult it's been in the last few days to be searching for him on her own. She's gone to different places like Las Americas, places that Emmanuel might be familiar with, but she's here by herself with her daughter, and she's grateful for the community support that she's gotten so far.
Señora María, primero, gracias para hablar con nosotros en este extremadamente difícil tiempo. Gracias para hablar con nosotros. Pero first question is, how is she and the family holding up right now? This is obviously something that no parent ever wants to think about. How are you so strong right now, and what are you going through emotionally?
¿Cómo está usted tan fuerte y qué está pasando usted emocionalmente?
Pues ni yo misma me lo explico, ¿verdad? El por qué yo me miro tan fuerte. Yo lo único que he hecho es pedirle a Dios en oración y a las personas que oren por mí, que me dé fortaleza para esta situación, porque realmente estoy sola, sin familia, y no puedo quebrantarme. No puedo quebrantarme porque mi hijo me necesita. Mi hijo me necesita, mi hija me necesita, entonces yo tengo que estar fuerte. Estoy vulnerable, sí, porque es mi hijo. Es mi hijo y nunca había pasado esto durante muchos días. Pero yo tengo la fe confiando en Dios de que mi hijo va a aparecer sano y salvo.
I've been relying on my faith, and even though it's been difficult, I have to stay strong for myself and for my daughter. And I know that the prayers that I've been receiving, the prayers that I've been doing have definitely helped.
How do you feel like the police haven't responded to you, or just came back up and said, hey, we're doing this so far, but this is the way?
¿Por qué cree que la policía no le ha respondido o ha actuado diferente?
Realmente, pues, pienso yo que tal vez como ya es casi un adolescente, pensarán que tal vez se fue por rebeldía, o no sé si tenga que ver también el que seamos hispanos, ¿verdad? No estoy jugando de que ellos no lo tomen en cuenta uno, ¿verdad? Pero, o sea, son muchas teorías las que puedo decir, pero mi hijo no es ningún niño rebelde, es un niño especial, es un niño amoroso, cariñoso, y pues espero que las autoridades me tomen en cuenta como ciudadana, ¿verdad? A mí, a mis hijos, porque en este caso pues yo cuento con ellos también, ¿verdad?
So,
¿Manda?
¿Le han dicho algo de la investigación de la cámara?
Oh, no han venido, bueno, no sé si ellos por su cuenta ya vinieron acá, porque no me pidieron tampoco la dirección de donde pasaron unas cosas, solo fueron a mi apartamento a tomarme el reporte, pero de ahí ya no han vuelto a llegar. Yo he llamado pidiendo información, pues me han dicho que no tienen información y en que el momento que ellos los tengan, ellos me van a hablar. Pero hasta la hora pues no he tenido ninguna respuesta sobre de las cámaras, tampoco de los autobuses de metro, ni de aquí. No he tenido ninguna respuesta de ellos.
So she hasn't, when the police picked up the report, they didn't ask her for the exact address where it happened. She doesn't know whether or not they've even been here, whether they looked at security cameras. And then she told him that he might have gone on the metro, and she still doesn't know if they looked at the metro cameras or anything like that.
So to be fair, are you saying that you feel police may not be doing everything that they should?
¿Cree que usted siente que la policía no está haciendo todo lo que deberían de hacer?
Pues realmente, sinceramente no lo creo, ¿verdad? Porque cuando se está interesado se nota, se ve, lo buscan a uno como madre. Señora, mire, estamos haciendo todo lo posible, lo estamos buscando o cosas así. Pero no me llaman, no me buscan, no me dicen si están actuando o si están haciendo algo.
So she doesn't feel that the police are necessarily reaching out to her. They don't seem interested. They haven't looked for her. They haven't really sought her out for more information or to give her an update on the case. And that's one of the things, and specifically in these cases, in this age bracket, sometimes these cases get dismissed as a troubled teenager that ran away from home. And so we've seen in the past in other similar cases where they don't look, but we want to emphasize what Dr. House said, in the sense that Emmanuel, even though he's 15 years old physically, he has the mindset of a 4 to 5 year old. He sometimes is nonverbal. He doesn't remember addresses. He doesn't remember phone numbers. And so this is a dire emergency situation where we need all the support, anybody out there can support this family in locating where Emmanuel is. So en estas situaciones vemos que en algunos casos, especialmente en estos brackets de edad, a veces piensan las autoridades que es un niño rebelde que se fue de su casa. En este caso, aunque Manuel tiene 15 años físicamente, él tiene la mentalidad de la capacidad de un niño de 4 o 5 años. So, es una situación extremadamente urgente, es una situación extremadamente peligrosa y necesitamos que todas las personas involucradas pongan todo de su parte para localizar y traer a Emanuel seguro a su casa.
Él sí puede hablar, pero no puede mantener como una comunicación estable o tener una comunicación coherente. Él sabe si su nombre, sabe mi nombre, sabe el nombre de su hermanita, no sabe leer, no sabe escribir, no sabe de direcciones, pero pienso yo que en un momento que él se sienta que corre peligro, pida ayuda. Sí. Ellos salen conmigo porque yo no los dejo solos. Yo en todo momento los ando conmigo. Incluso, pues ellos tenían su propio, digamos, como venta, ¿verdad? Yo a ellos les tenía porque él decía, mami, yo quiero trabajar. Ellos me dicen, no pueden trabajar, mis amores, porque son menores de edad y tú no puedes trabajar, tienes que estudiar. Entonces, él con eso vendía conmigo a la par mía y tengo personas que pueden corroborar eso porque yo vendo en un parque también. Entonces, ese dinero era de él, es de él. Yo a ellos pues no les quito de lo que yo les tengo de su venta de ellos porque es algo que les estoy enseñando para que el día de mañana ellos se forjen como muchachos trabajadores y decentes. Entonces, él siempre es un niño cariñoso, amigable, respetuoso. Él ayuda cuando mira que alguien lo necesita. Incluso su maestra de la que lo acompaña al autobús me llamó y me dijo, Doña Mari me dice, él es un niño que me ayuda mucho con los demás niños, él les abrocha el cinturón, él les dice, se están quietos porque ya vamos a irnos y se sienta, si uno se siente a llorar o algo, él les ayuda y él se sienta a la par de ellos, los abraza, es un niño atento, cariñoso. No tengo quejas yo de mi hijo de que él sea un niño mal portado.
So she's talking about the character of Emmanuel, and one of the things that stands out in what she just said is that when he rides the bus home, the lady who helps him on the bus says that he helps buckle other kids in, tells them to stay calm and things like that. So he's a very helpful individual. Yes.
The two areas, I think maybe Spring Branch and the other area.
Spring Branch and the Gulfton area. So Spring Branch around this area, and then the Gulfton area around the area of Bel Air and Hillcroft. They lived in that area, and he went to Las Americas, which is the school that was recently shut down. That's right behind Jane Long Middle School. So he's very familiar with those two areas. So él está muy familiarizado con el área de Spring Branch porque obviamente es donde actualmente vive, pero antes de aquí vivían en el área de Gulfton, en el área de Bel Air y Hillcroft, y él fue a la escuela en Las Americas que está justo atrás de Jane Long Middle School.
A two-part question here for the doctor. You know, obviously, like was mentioned earlier, you know, he's not just a missing 15-year-old. He's a missing 15-year-old living with autism. So for one, can you speak to the added risk with the verbal, sometimes not being able to be verbal and the other challenges that he may face? And then my second part of the question is, if anybody does see him, if they do recognize him and they want to help, how should they approach him? Should they approach him? What is your best way of coaching someone, a member of the public, through that?
So, thank you. I was asking Mom to mention that he is in special education classes. He's attending Northbrook High School right now until Saturday when he went missing, using a special education bus. So his need has been identified as very high. I was thinking, when I last saw him at Las Americas, he was just coming of age as 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, and exploring a little, silly flirting, always ready to give a hug, really, really trusting. And that's my biggest concern is that he wasn't angry. He wasn't a kid who would throw a fit. He was just loving, trusting. And if somebody, he's gonna follow. If somebody offers candy, something fun. So I think to your first question, his retention isn't super long. So I feel like a 4 or 5-year-old, he's going to quickly get sidetracked. And I think probably wandered looking for a bathroom and then got lost and disoriented. And he's just not necessarily able to get himself back on track. And I think to the question earlier about asking for help, he should be able to articulate, and he's lost, he doesn't know where to go, but I'm not sure how well he can discern who's safe and where to go from there. If someone encounters him, kindness. I mean, he's in no way a threat, he's in no way you need to be frightened of, and he's not a child with autism that's he doesn't have a reputation for acting out aggressively in any way. So just gentle, kind, speak slowly, clearly, eye contact, and I mean, kind of like you would with a very young child, with just somebody that you're building gentle rapport with, and reassuring that he's safe. Because that's my message for everybody, is just you're safe now, and helpers are good. So look for helpers. Let me translate that, or do you want to translate?
No, you can say it in Spanish. Synopsis.
Tengo que pensar en español. Perspectiva de cómo él está funcionando, otra vez como súper joven, muy, como la mamá dijo, cariñoso, nunca agresivo. Él va a confiar en cualquier persona, está ofreciendo algo, posiblemente va a seguir si ellos están ofreciendo una oportunidad o algo interesante. Me imaginé que posiblemente él estaba buscando el baño y está distraído y después está perdido. Por eso no tiene la capacidad para recordar exactamente cómo regresar. Por eso su memoria es corta. No está recordando cosas por mucho tiempo. Por eso, si él estaba caminando y está perdido, no va a encontrar una manera para regresar. Por la mejor manera para interactuar con él, con mucha paciencia, habla lento, suave, delicado, pero él no necesita tener miedo de él. Él es siempre súper amable y cariñoso.
So to reiterate once again, Emmanuel was last seen here at the corner of Hempstead in Clay, and he was last seen wearing blue jeans, gray shoes, a black hooded sweatshirt, and a white undershirt. So para de nuevo recalcar, Emmanuel fue visto por última vez aquí el 4 de octubre a las 3 de la tarde y él traía puesto pantalón azul con zapatos grises, una hoodie negra y una camisa blanca abajo. Are there any other questions that you may have? ¿Alguna otra pregunta que tengan? ¿Él estaba en algún medicamento o algo? No. No medication. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. And once again, we're asking for the community support in finding missing Emmanuel, who's an autistic child, 15 years old. And we're asking authorities to issue an Amber Alert immediately because Emmanuel could be in danger. So le estamos pidiendo a las autoridades de todo el mundo involucrado que nos ayuden a buscar a Emmanuel. Vamos a tener grupos de búsqueda para él este fin de semana. So si alguien quiere voluntarizar, quiere ayudarnos, pueden llamar a Fiel y nosotros le vamos a dar información. We are launching search crews this weekend, this Sunday, to be able to go look for him in different areas. So if anybody's interested in participating in that, reach out to Fiel. Pero más importante es queremos que el Estado y todo el mundo involucrado dé una Amber Alert para Emmanuel porque él puede estar en peligro inmediato. Gracias. Thank you so much.
Les agradezco a todos, ¿verdad?, por haber venido y les agradezco a todos por haber venido, por hacer esto posible, ¿verdad?, para la búsqueda de mi hijo y cualquier persona que tenga información sobre él, lo haga saber, porque tengo miedo por la vida de mi hijo y que él esté corriendo peligro. Y la verdad, estos días han sido muy difíciles para mí. Quizás me miran que estoy tranquila, pero en el fondo de mi corazón estoy sufriendo mucho, pero no me puedo derrumbar por Emmanuel. No me puedo dejar caer por Emmanuel porque yo sé que él me necesita y ahora más que nunca me va a necesitar porque no sé qué situaciones habrá pasado o esté pasando él en este momento y yo necesito estar fuerte para él. Y a todos les agradezco y a todas las personas que han orado por él, por mí, les agradezco también y muchas gracias a todos los medios de comunicación por sumarse a esta búsqueda y les agradezco. Que tengan buen día y bendiciones para todos.
Thank you.
So a 15-year-old boy, autistic, who was believed to be missing, has actually been in ICE custody for several days. Fox 26's Jillian Hartman is live in Spring Branch where the boy was last seen almost a week ago. And you just got an update from the family the past 30 minutes. What did they have to tell you, Jillian?
Yes, we learned that the boy is in ICE custody at one of the detention centers here in Houston. The mom says that he is safe and okay. Now, the boy was here at this intersection in Spring Branch with his mom and sister selling fruit when he disappeared. And here's the information we just learned in the last 30 minutes. Take a look at this. So the boy has autism and is sometimes nonverbal, and he disappeared last Saturday. He's 15 years old, but his social worker says he has the mindset of a 4 to 5-year-old. So they were very worried about his safety. The mom said around 3 p.m. on October 4th, she was with a customer selling fruit when her son asked her to use the restroom, and when she turned around, he was gone. Now, they filed a missing person report with Houston police, and earlier today, Fiel Houston held a press conference with the family begging for the public's help to find him. Now, today, police notified the family that the boy was found safe Fiel Houston said a law enforcement agency found him, and he's been at the Office of Refugee Resettlement Children's Detention Center since Monday. The family is undocumented, and they're trying to get him released from ICE custody. And I'm told that the mom just had a FaceTime conversation with her son in the last 30 minutes and is thankful he is alive and hopes to be reunited with him soon. Reporting live, I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox 26 News.
Also new tonight, a mother says she is not sure where to turn to next.
Yeah, she pleaded for help today, finding her missing 15-year-old son who has autism, then found out her son is being held by immigration. Maria Aguilera has new reaction from the mother tonight. Maria?
Yeah, the mother says her heart dropped when she found out her son had been found, but not coming home. She also has a lot of questions, like how her son could go missing last Saturday, and she filed a missing persons report with Houston police. But it wasn't until today, after holding a press conference, she found out where he's been this whole time. A teen with autism who was missing for 6 days is safe, but being held in an immigration facility.
Emmanuel is in good health. He seems to be physically okay. He is a little bit scared.
Cesar Espinosa with Fiel says the family of 15-year-old Emmanuel Gonzalez was able to speak with him over a 30-minute FaceTime call today.
Un sabor agridulce, ¿verdad? Porque pues no esperaba eso, esperaba que mi hijo regresara conmigo.
The teen doesn't speak English, can only give his name, date of birth, and that he's from Nicaragua. He told his mom what happened after he disappeared. She was told the day after he went missing on Saturday, he was picked up by law enforcement on Sunday, taken to a hotel, and on Monday, transferred to a facility. She got the call from a detective who told her the facility is run by the Office of Refugee Resettlement.
Me dijo, mami, estoy aquí, estoy bien, me dijo.
For his mother, it's been a mix of relief and heartache.
Ahorita lo que más quiero y lo que más anhelo es que mi hijo regrese conmigo.
And as for what's next for the family, advocates are working to get the family legal representation as they wait to learn if he can come home. We'll keep you posted. Maria Aguilera.